Hello everyone, I am back with my another book review, and today I'm actually not gonna review just a book, but I'm gonna review an author. And I believe many of you already know her. She is one of my personal favorite South Asian female author, and she is very good at comedy, but many people don't like her because of her, career in film industry, and I believe many of you might have already guessed her. She is Twinkle Khanna. Okay, so I have read three of her books, and I believe that she has written some more books, and I haven't read them yet. But I think she usually have a very deep insights and thoughtful insights in different societal problems, and she portrays them in a very comical and light way. And also, she's a very good narrator. I like the way she writes. And so her first book, which I personally do not own, is Mrs. Funny Bones, and that book didn't impress me much. But that book you can read whenever, you want to read something light, and or you are a big Bollywood fan and you want to know what happens in Akshay Kumar's life. But the good thing about that book is that you, if as a reader do not know who is her husband, who is Akshay Kumar, like she, I guess, hardly mentions his name once in the book, and without making it about him, she has explained what is the her daily routine, and how she tackles with her children, and with her in-laws, and with her mother. And apparently her mother is very controlling, and you don't get to know that she's talking about Dimple Kapadia. So that is very interesting. Unless you actually know who her relatives are, she doesn't name them, and still she keeps the story very interesting. So that's all I have to say about Mrs. Funny Bones. But the two books which I personally own are these two. This one is Pajamas Are Forgetful, and then this one, oh sorry, not forgetful, forgiving. And then this one is a collection of short stories, The Legend of Lakshmi Prasad. And I personally really like this collection of short stories. And The Legend of Lakshmi Prasad is a very interesting story on women empowerment, yet it has a comical and mysterious touch to it. And also, I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys want me to actually tell you guys this whole story, the end of it, then let me know. Because previously, about in the Wuthering Heights, I didn't tell you what happened in the end, because I thought you guys want to read it. But if you guys want me to actually tell you the entire story, I can do that too. And so if you guys want, I can actually tell you the entire story of the legend of Lakshmi Prasad, and it's very interesting. And apart from that, this book also contains that one story, a short story, on which that movie Padman was made, and that was a true story. And I feel that the entire book is about empowerment, human empowerment, and not just women empowerment. And I really, really liked it. And there is one very underrated story in this book which I really liked, but I guess not many people know it. That one is If the Weather Permits. And it's about, I personally could relate with that story a lot, and it had a sad ending. And I feel when we pressure our loved ones a lot, and we want them to be in certain way, it usually takes them away from us. That's what I got from that story. And I feel that nobody should be pushed to a level, or to an extent where they cannot be themselves. Okay, moving on to the other book is The Pajamas Are Forgiving. And from the name you can see it's hysterical, but I personally feel, again, this book was very interesting, and it also shows how people give so many chances on the that this book is the entire story and it's not a collection of short story, and it is a very interesting book regarding a person who gives chances to people again and again just because out of love, out of respect, because she doesn't want to lose them. And then in the end, she understands she can forgive them, but she cannot forget what they have done to her. And pajamas being one of the easiest and most comfortable, clothing articles, I believe they have associated with it, and that's why it is named Pajamas Are Forgiving. Apart from that, I can let you know that this book is about an ashram, जहाँ पे ये लोग सारे जाते हैं for a retreat, for a cleansing retreat, for yoga and all that. ये मैंने book बहुत पहले पढ़ी थी, so मुझे exactly नहीं याद, but she ends up meeting her ex there, and then she realizes that there's a series of events where she realizes she can forgive him but cannot forget what he did, so she doesn't need him anymore in his life, because she ended up there because of him, because she wanted that aura to be cleansed. And I hope you guys liked my review. Just let me know if I can actually tell you guys the entire story. I should just simply review them, or which book I should read, or which movie I should watch, and let you guys know how I think it is and what recommendations I should give about that. Today I feel a bit anxious, I don't know why, and that's why I'm not doing it so well, even though previously I was feeling more comfortable or confident. Today I was just feeling bored, and I thought that I should go ahead and finally do another episode. So let me know what you guys think.